was tagged into this video of the lady going to the salon with chicken blood in her hair about 10 times yesterday.
I need you to wash the chicken blood out of her hair.
A ritual done on her head using chicken. She was given instructions.
Chicken takes on our mistakes, giving us a fresh start for the new year.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you. Do something with it.
It's just money coming to me easily. Money coming in and needing me. Money coming in repeatedly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in secretly. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me always. Money coming in all day. Money coming in all paid. Money coming, it's just money coming. It's just money coming to me frequently. Money coming in to be with me. Money coming in.
I was tagged into this video of the lady going to the salon with chicken blood in her hair about 10 times yesterday. While I'm at work, I'm getting tagged in this video. I'm like, what is going on? What do you mean she has chicken blood in her hair going to the salon to get her hair washed? Hey y'all, welcome back to All Things Jenny. I'm Jenny. Let's get into this crazy story of this lady who went to get her hair washed or get her hair done at the salon, but she came with chicken blood in her hair. And apparently the next day, now I don't know this to be true, but the next day, the lady who washed her hair, her daughter passed away. Now, it's strange. This is strange. Everything about this is very strange, but let's get into what I think about this, because this is crazy. This is crazy. Now, I can't say whether or not, let's get into it.
I need you to wash the chicken blood out of her hair.
Wait, why do you have chicken blood in your hair though? Stop. I'm really curious. Like, how does that even happen? You got crack fried chicken. And she got a Haitian brother who actually do this.
Don't nobody give a fuck about you, Fanny. Fan that ass.
Yeah, y'all see her. Hold on, baby. I just love when I do y'all hair too. Ooh.
I'm walking out right now.
You can walk out, boo. Go ahead.
Now, first off, she did mention something about Haitians. I couldn't really hear what she said, but everybody just assumed that everything voodoo related has to do with Haitians. And maybe she did went to a Haitian to get some work done. But let's be honest about what this is, okay? At the end of the day, first of all, the girl should have never went to the salon with the chicken blood still in her hair. What are we doing? Ma'am, do you not know how to just wash your hair? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, for example, I get like onion treatments in my hair, and also I do the rice water treatment. When I put the rice water in my hair, I can go to the salon and get my hair washed because it's just rice water and there's no smell to it, right? And also, but when I put the onion in my hair, I wouldn't dare show up at the people's salon with onion in my hair because it's gonna smell like onion. It's just disgusting, right? So in my opinion, and that's just onion. But for you to go get some sort of ritual done, because that's really what it is. You went to go get some sort of ritual done. And then you came to the salon avec tête tout malé, with your hair all tied up, with the white scarf in your hair, because it lets me know, because the symbols are all there. So chicken blood, right? So there was some sort of work that was done on this girl, because it was mentioned something about Haitians. And I don't know if she's Haitian. She looked like she could be Haitian, but maybe she's probably not Haitian. So therefore, why aren't we honest? Because the thing was, instead of her being honest about what she actually went to go do, which is some sort of working she went to go do, because it's giving very much, I was lifting off a spirit off of you. And why would they use your head? Your head is your ori, right? Your head is your ori. So therefore, spirits come in and out of your head. Because that's where, like, whenever you passed on, that's where your spirit pops out, right? If you listen to, read Dolores Cannon, I think it's called Between the Worlds, or it's about like death and dying and, you know, reincarnation, all that stuff. It tells you all about that. So it comes out of that, right? And also when negative energy is coming, it goes through your head or under your feet, which is your soul, the sole of your feet. So for her to have done some sort of ritual, and she has the white cloth wrapped around her head, which represents purity, cleansing, and all that stuff. And the chicken blood, actually, yes. Y'all hear about Jennifer Lopez allegedly going to her madrina in Miami and getting, you know, chicken blood rituals done, is because they're removing something off of you. So therefore, that girl had a lot going on that she had to get removed off of her. And this is all in my opinion. If indeed that little girl ended up passing on, rest her soul, after her mother washed the chicken blood off of that girl's head, what happened is whatever was on her jumped on the lady. Now, I don't know this to be true. You know, just based on what I'm seeing and based on what I'm hearing and based on what I'm, you know, and based on like what my energy is telling me, it seems as though whatever it was being cleansed with the chicken, because what happened is a chicken is a living vessel, right? So whenever you sacrifice a chicken, Jewish people do it too. Did you guys know this? So on New Year's, Jewish people will take a chicken and they go around their kid's head or their head to remove all negativities. And then what they do is they donate the chicken back into some sort of, they can either eat the chicken, but they usually don't eat the chicken, or they'll donate the chicken to a company where they sell the chicken to you to eat. So we're out here eating cursed chickens and we don't even know this, right? Because at the end of the day, yes, when I talk about like the rituals and stuff in Haiti and how, like, you know, we basically don't waste the animal, because what it is just like whenever you do an egg cleansing, the egg represents life, you know, it hatch into a baby and all that stuff. So when you do all that, it's kind of the same thing, but you're doing it before the chicken actually hatch, right? So it's collecting all your negative energy, you're giving an offering as a living thing, which is the egg, although there's no chicken in it yet, but it represents that, right? So therefore, it's like a shell. It like collects everything, and then you crack it, and then you throw it out. So that's kind of what it is. But with the chicken, it's a sacrifice in a way, right? So it was a sacrifice that was given to remove what it was that was on that young lady. And now because the lady who basically came at a close proximity of her, and she washes everything off, and if that lady was not protected, what happened is she takes that thing home to her child, and not knowing that. And this is a lot of things that I tell you guys all the time, is that everybody just they hear voodoo and they close their mind of everything else, and they're like, oh, Haitians. Yeah, well, maybe she wasn't Haitian, right? Or maybe you're not Haitian, but you get caught in the crossfire of that. So in my opinion, based on what I see, if it is true that this young lady ended up washing the chicken blood off of that girl, first of all, she's fucked up for going to the salon with the chicken blood still in her hair, right? But also, the lady was not protected. The lady that was working at the salon, obviously you're going to work, you know, you're not thinking that you're going to come across someone who has chicken blood in their hair, right? So you don't protect yourself. But also you might just be a regular person who goes to the club and also pick something up, because at the end of the day, we have what do you call this? Jumpers, like body jumpers everywhere. So for example, whenever you drink, spirits can jump on you. It can be a spirit of death, it can be a spirit of, you know, somebody that has passed on in a car accident or something. But once you drink, you open yourself up, so your body's like Swiss cheese with all the holes in it, and things can enter your body. So it's very easy for things to enter your body than you actually think, right? But this young lady was not protected, and maybe she was, and because she was protected, she ended up taking it home to her child, which then it jumped into the child, because the child is more innocent, the child is more open to, you know, more susceptible to everything that could possibly happen. So yes, it is very wrong that that lady went and got her hair done. And also, maybe it could be a coincidence that the lady's child ended up passing on, but no kid's just unalive with, you know, natural causes, you know? You're just waking up the next day, she wake up dead type stuff. No, it's just very strange to me, the whole chicken blood situation. I know everybody's talking about it, and I kept getting tagged to it. I'm actually getting ready to head to the store. I'm opening up the store today. But yeah, so y'all check me out on my website, Oshun's Elixir, for all your spiritual protections and all your spiritual stuff. But you know, I feel like I had to make a video about this because people kept tagging me to this video, and it's very, very crazy that this young lady would go to the salon and she looked like the one go with Judge. You know, the Haitians. What were you getting yourself into that you had to get some sort of death ritual removed off of you, ma'am? Or who did that to you? Because somebody must have done it to you, and you know, she probably ended up getting some work done, and she knew it was work, but she probably didn't know that it was attached to her still, you know, because she went and got some ritual done to remove it, but she didn't realize that, you know, it was still like, once you wash it off, like, you know, you have to properly wash it off, right? But yeah, it's very crazy, and y'all will be very surprised. Like I said before, y'all be very surprised at how many people, your neighbors, your friends, who are going through stuff like this. Maybe she was going through some spiritual attack and she had to get a cleanse, because that's really what it is. She was getting some sort of cleanse, something off of her. Hold on. Something off of her that actually jumped into that lady. Then she takes it home to her child. That could have been that, and it's giving very much something really strong, ma'am. You, whatever you did, whatever ended up on you, because you know, one thing I could say about like voodoo and all that stuff, yes, it won't really work. Well, yeah, it can still work. Jennifer, good morning. So yeah, so just having some girl, hush. I just got a text. Anyways, so yeah, it does work, but also you have to have done something, and or you have to have stepped on someone's toes for them to have done something like that to you. People don't just wake up and say, I'm gonna put voodoo on this person, unless it's just a real nasty person that you probably said, oh, I'm not letting you borrow a spoon of sugar. And all of a sudden they do something terrible to you because they're petty like that, right? But naturally, and like with the natural laws and everything, it's different. It's very different, where people are not just going to put voodoo on you, like especially something strong like that can actually require you needing chicken blood to get cleansed. It's deeper than that, right? So this is all in my opinion, guys. This is all I have to say about this video. So yeah, talk to y'all later. Bye.
So a lot of people keep tagging me into this video of this girl getting chicken blood washed out her hair at the salon. People are acting all shocked, like, oh my gosh, why would she do that? Why wouldn't she? This is a very normal thing in the spiritual community. This is why I speak so much about people doing negative things, because people are evil. People don't need a reason to send you something, do anything to you. People try to turn their own fates in their hand. There are evil people, and this is normal. See, they all hee hee ha ha in her face, and they think that this is just something funny until somebody dies. And apparently her daughter died the next day or a few days later, the beautician who washed her hair out. And this is why when you see somebody go off, pop the hell off, mind your business, because you could try your mammy hoe, not me. People can transfer death with blood and with money. Before she went in that salon, she made a contract with a dark negative spirit because she knew somebody in her family was going to die. And whoever touched her or washed that blood out, whoever touched that blood, the death would have transferred. Same thing goes with money. You can put money in someone's hand, or you can send someone money and it'll go into their account and you can block them or transfer death. That's how the contract is formed. Through money form, through payment, or through blood sacrifice. You say, oh no, her videos are negative. Nah, my videos ain't negative. I'm trying to warn y'all asses. I dealt with negativity. I lived through this. If I can help give someone knowledge and help somebody, save somebody, I'm going to do that. Because people love to play in your face and try you. Besides transferring death, people can transfer sickness. They can transfer sadness, their depression on you. That's why you shouldn't let people trauma bond on you or put all of their emotions and sadness on you. Tell them you're not a therapist. The whole time they're trying to take your happiness and your blessings. And then you become depressed, sad, and blocked all of a sudden. And touching someone is the biggest form of energy. That's why I don't touch everybody. I don't have people pray for me. You could be carrying a lot of energy on them, ready to transfer something. And then someone dies. Or your finances are blocked, or your household is straight chaotic. Another way that people can try to swap energy or take something from you is creating a problem when there isn't a problem at all with you. By bringing your name up in conversations, talking about you, instigating drama, by tarnishing your name, going to your boss, going to your manager, going to your friends. Trust me, they're only trying to get you to be emotional, trying to tap into your emotions. The more you are emotional about something, something will open up in your aura, and then they can take something from you. Your money, your peaceful household, anything. I know damn well if that hairstylist would have watched a fraction of my videos, she would have been like, no, I'm not going to touch your hair. She would have had discernment. I'm trying to teach y'all something. The spiritual community is not all kisses and rainbows. There's some evil people out here. Nasty, evil, ugly, inside and out.
Paparazzi, Zach Paparazzi. Let's go, Yair. Zach. It may look unusual, but we take a chicken and we symbolically transfer our sins to the chicken. The idea is that the chicken takes on our mistakes, giving us a fresh start for the new year. Beautiful part is that the chicken isn't wasted, God forbid. They're donated to poor families that need it the most for the upcoming holiday. So what begins as a spiritual ritual and
So they saying a girl who baby died after she washed chicken blood out of her client's hair. They saying the client had went through a ritual earlier that day, the day before. So I'm thinking maybe the ritual that the client went through was to where if she were to wash the chicken blood out of her own head, then she would have to sacrifice or lose a family member. So her going to the hairstylist, in my mind, I'm thinking she went to the hairstylist, so the hairstylist could be the one to wash the chicken blood out of her head, and then the sacrifice would be from the hairstylist's family, like somebody in her family. Like, listen, y'all, this is just too much. You know, they saying that the girl is allegedly dabbling into witchcraft, the client of the girl, you know, the client who got the chicken blood in her head. But tell me, do that make sense? Like, think about it. Like, she probably went through a ritual, and it was like, if you wash the chicken blood out your head, then you gotta make a sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. So instead of her doing it, she went and got her hair done. But I don't want to put this on that girl. That girl probably completely innocent. It might just be something, but I don't know, y'all. This me being from New Orleans, it's a little too fishy for me. If I was the hairstylist, I would have said, baby, you gotta wash that out your own head, because they say literally the next day the hairstylist lost her child. My condolences to her and her family, man. This is weird, man. Shit is getting weird for real.
I don't know if you guys have seen this video. Basically, she went to a salon after getting a ritual done on her head using chicken. She was given instructions to keep it on her head for a certain amount of time, and then eventually she went to a salon, found a stylist to wash her hair. The person who was asked to wash her hair obviously was very confused, because why do you have chicken on your head? The client didn't really go into detail. She got in the sink, got her hair washed, and then got her hair braided by someone else entirely. So months later, the person who styled her hair wound up having an unfortunate situation. I believe she lost her daughter. The person who styled her hair unfortunately wound up going through tragedy. And now the entire internet is speculating. That the lady who came in with the chicken blood on her head had something to do with the loss of the stylist's child. And people are making think pieces after think pieces, basically saying that this is all of this girl's fault. And I'm also here to say that there are certain things that are also coincidences. The person who actually washed the chicken blood out of her hair is completely fine. A lot of miseducation going on as well, so allow me. In a lot of practices, chicken blood is used as a form of protection. It's not necessarily a sacrifice so much as using as energy or life force. When you pour it over your head, you're supposed to leave it on your head for a certain amount of time. You could do this for different reasons, right? But the main reason is protection. I know to Western people, putting chicken on your head seems demonic, but it's actually not. It's actually something people do to protect themselves. It's usually someone who's skilled that does this for you. And there is no correlation between getting a protection ritual done on yourself to somebody else losing a baby months after they do your hair. Yes, hair carries a lot of energy, and I could see why you guys would think it's some destiny swapping going on. But specifically in the traditional practices where they use chicken blood, it is not done for evil purposes. It wasn't done with the intentions of evil. So through doing research, I actually found the girl in the video. She left a comment saying, I keep getting blocked every time I defend myself, but I'm the girl in the video. I do practice Santeria, but I do not do any evil. I just wanted my hair done before my passport pic, and I needed a spiritual cleanse before that. I left it in because I did not know she was behind on heads. I needed to leave it in for an hour, and if I would have known that, I would have waited. I have no reason to sacrifice anything. I look crazy because I was high AF and running around all day. No bad energy tied to me, no matter how y'all try to paint it. We do not expect the negative attention. Yeah, guys, not everything you see is certified evil. And I know that this whole story may feel incomplete in your brain, because your brain naturally wants to blame it on this girl. As the internet, we're all getting up here and spreading misinformation, by the way, because you can't transfer bad luck using chicken blood. Literally, you can't. And if somebody did a protection ritual on her that winded up unaliving somebody else, it's gonna come back to the person who did the ritual. You guys are basically accusing this girl of unaliving somebody's child. I genuinely don't think that she had anything to do with that. I'm your favorite Haitian homegirl.
I'm gonna say this. Stylist or no stylist, Ain't near human entity coming to my shop, my chair, my home, my presence, having the audacity to ask me to wash chicken blood out of their hair, let alone offer someone else to do it. At the end of the day, y'all gotta respect the fact that some people make poor ass choices and it end up having some terrible ass consequences. Let this be a spiritual lesson to all you human beings. Everything is not to be done for content, and it damn sure ain't meant to be done for $1.
We're going to touch up some stuff on this book. So in this book is called Spell of Abundance, Love, Wealth, and Protection. So in this book, on the first page, actually, I have a glamour affirmation that you will basically say, you stand in front of the mirror and you stare at yourself and you admire yourself and you will say to yourself how beautiful you are. You'll basically seal your beauty, like your glam, after you've done your makeup, or even stand in front of the mirror naked with nothing on, so you can really reaffirm yourself of your beauty, of your confidence, and all that. This book is mainly for like self-confidence and self-elevation, you know, calling the goddess in you, calling the divinity in you, you know, calling the beauty in you, and also work with the moon, because the moon represents the woman, the mother, water, all of this. So yeah, I have all the steps in here of all the spells that you need to. It has one for to get rid of unwanted guests. It's pretty funny. To get rid of unwanted guests. And this book right here, right? So I'm gonna run down real quick about the materials that you're going to need. You will need a brand new broom. It has to be brand new. And you will need a piece of parchment paper, a black pen, a black trash bag, because we're going to get rid of this sucker, right? And of course your intentions. And also I have spells on here that you can say. I have daily affirmations. And also I have spells on here that you can do every single day to work with the energy of the planets of the day, and also the archangels that work with the day. So anyways, there's so many spells. There's a 7-day manifestation spell with archangels, and let's see, a 30-day money spell with bay leaves and the Fihu sign, which is a money sign. It's like an F with the extra part. Anyways, the symbol is there, and I even show you like what you need to do, what the sigil looks like, all that, and the keys to enhance your spell. So there are different things on here on how to enhance your spell, and basically